What's going on, YouTube? Coming back with a quick video here. In this video, going to be talking a little bit about how to get the achievement GOAT, which is to have 2,500 cards collected in my team. So also this will tie into another achievement. If you do complete this, you can get a Galaxy Opal card. There are other ways to attempt to get the Galaxy Opal card, which do come into play partially to get this achievement. But just so you know a little bit about this achievement, there was one similar to this in 2K14 and 15, I believe, or 2K15. It was called Caught 'em All, and then it stopped. But basically, it was a achievement to have every card from that season, the 14-15 season, to have all of them at once. I was one of 180 people that did it. I did not do the legendary version of that. It would have been way too expensive and hard to do at the time of me playing. So now that I have more time and can do it, here are some tips on how to get to the collector level. So first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, you're going to want to open up packs. You're going to need MT and things of that nature. So the easiest way for MT and to get cards is to do Domination. In Domination, you'll play 5v5 versus these teams here. For every team you beat, you will get a pack with a court, a jersey, and then a player from the team. If you can then beat all the teams right here, so, you know, I've beaten 2, 1. If you beat all of them, you'll get a reward of 5 tokens, and you'll want to save these up. So you go through, beat the whole thing. Once you beat all of these, you'll then have to beat the Eastern and Western All-Star teams, then a MT team, which is the two put together, and whenever you finish that, you'll get a Mark Eaton. And then it'll unlock Fantasy and the other one. That is a good way to get MT if you don't have any, and if you've not been lucky with packs. Personally, a couple days ago, I did unlock a pink diamond Michael Jordan. I then went and sold him, and he sold for 290,000 MT. As you can see, my MT's gone. What I did with all of that, I did open quite a few packs, and as you can see, I did pull a Gail Goodridge. He's worth quite a bit. A Stephen Curry heat check card, and then also a heat check Anthony Davis. Both of those are worth about 40 to 50,000 each. So I could then resell them and put it back in, which I'm going to be doing very soon when I beat some more of the 3v3s. What you'll then do with that is you'll go through and buy jerseys. Jerseys are a super cheap way to get quite a few cards. So out of about 50,000, I believe, jerseys roughly are about 800 a piece, depending on which ones you want to get. And there's no benefit to completing a collection. So as you can see here, I'm missing 2 Pacers jerseys. They don't actually have a lot of jerseys, but I'm missing 2 of them, and that's because they're really expensive. And I'm not going to waste 5,000 MT on them right now when I know that I can get the cheaper ones and get my card collector level up to try and hit the next reward, which is 10 more tokens. And then 500 would be 10,000 MT. That'll help you pick up a couple cards. And then the big one would be when you get to 1,000 with that. Also, another thing that's going to help, go ahead and show you, is the 100,000 you get from hitting 1,750 cards. By then, you should be able to pick up a lot of the stuff that you're missing if it's cheaper stuff. And then you can get Chris Webber, J.R. Smith, sell both of them for quite a bit of MT to help with the last 250 cards that you're going to need. So it is a grind to get this achievement. It's not going to be easy, but there are other things that are going to help with it, such as if you go to the home and hit rewards, this is where you'll spend your tokens. This is the other way to get a Galaxy Opal card, which I don't really recommend right now, due to the fact of how many tokens it's going to take. So for the Emerald rewards, they're all 3 apiece. You can buy 30 of them, which would be 90 tokens. And remember, you get a 10 token bonus and a 250 token bonus, I believe it is. So then you would come to the next one. You have to buy 10 again, which would be, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There is 20 cards, I believe, in this one instead of the 30. And then for Ruby rewards, it's the next. It would be 12. And for this one, again, there are 20 cards. 20 or 15. Either way, that would be where I would stop at buying with tokens. If you have leftover tokens, you can go back to Emerald. And if you're just looking for the cards and not trying to get the Galaxy Opal through this, I would buy all of these first, then go to the second one, buy all of them, and then work on Ruby. After that, you'll probably be out of tokens unless you do the domination mode, or the 3v3s is where you get the tokens at mostly. So let me know if you have any other tips to doing this. Also, there are some small things not to forget. I'm going to show you how I search for cards real quick. If you go to miscellaneous, these things do count. The basketball, silver, gold. So I go through and I get a notepad and I write down what I need. So I know I need the camouflage, the white, the green, and the black. So what you'll do then, hop over to auction, search auction, then you'll put it on ball cards, bronze, and then what you want to do, maximum buyout. You want to set it at like 800. I'm going to set it at 9, but it's normally around where you want to set it. Then you go through and you look, is there anything left that I need right now that I can buy? So, as I said before, I need the white. So I can mark that off my list. I need the black and camo. Is there anything? There's the black. And you have to check these quite often. I checked earlier today and none of these were in there. So right there, I just spent $1,400, but I got 2 more cards added to my collection. And all I have to do then, you can go to my team. You see, now I need 23 cards to my next level. So it is a grind to do. You really do want to get lucky on some packs. If you don't mind spending money or saving up your VC, which is going to take quite a while, go to the pack market. And you can buy boxes, of course. That is the way to open them, which can be good. That's how I got lucky and pulled the pink Michael Jordan and pulled some other cards that are very expensive. But the downside is you're going to get a lot of duplicates that aren't going to help you, and you can't open the big boxes unless you have VC. So when I had the MT to do it, I was having to buy these at 10,000 a piece, which really sucked. I'd rather have spent, 90 to 100,000 for a 10 pack, which is the same thing, but I went and had to piece it out. And sometimes they give you a slight break on the prices going up. Not much, but And anyways, there's also not any packs that just give out players except for this one, the league pack, which is 22,000, which is crazy. I bought mainly these trying to pick up some pricier cards that were out, but my Anthony Davis and Steph Curry are pretty good pulls from these. They'll be going up for sale soon, and that will help me out with MT to get to my next level. So anyways, hopefully this helps you. Let me know what you think of this. Is there an easier way to get cards that you want? But basically, my suggestions are just to buy the cheap stuff that nobody's looking for to help you get to the higher tiers, and by then beating teams and all that, you'll have plenty of MT and already have a stacked team to keep playing and doing well. Anyways.